Slice of SciFi.
Since the holiday season is coming up, I'm going to talk about one of the things I usually do for my downtime, and that's puzzles. And as you can see here, I like fantasy puzzles. I like dragons. I also like astronomy and astrology puzzles. I would probably like space opera puzzles, but I haven't seen any other than Star Wars puzzles that didn't look exciting. But when going through my puzzles recently, I noticed a pattern. So I'm gonna talk about those right now. Okay, so this puzzle is famous. It's a familiar smile rendering done by Greg and Tim Hildebrandt. It's a relatively new puzzle for me, less than a year old, and it's the first puzzle I've personally come across that has what I'm calling crazy pieces. This is a crazy piece. And this is a crazy piece. So, I'm looking forward to putting together a crazy pieces puzzle. As you know, I'm old school. Fantasy, sci-fi, a little bit of horror. So having a new puzzle with crazy pieces compared to an old puzzle with what I grew up with as normal pieces is kind of hilarious to me. Now, this artwork everyone might recognize as a classic Dungeons & Dragons set piece drawn by artist Larry Elmore. And this puzzle has a lot of sentimental value for me. As you can tell, the box is a little beaten up, a little sun-bleached, and it's original. I sat back and thinking about it, I've had this puzzle for somewhere between 35 and 40 years. I haven't put it together in maybe 25 or 30 years because the last time I put it together, my then roommate's cat absconded at some point with one piece. So it's missing just one piece. What's also funny to me now is that we live in a technological age where I could probably put this puzzle together, draw an outline of the missing piece, and find out if it's possible to reproduce that with 3D printing. I mean, I could take a picture of the puzzle once it's back together, compare it to a poster of the art on the puzzle, get the artwork on it right, and have the shape of the missing piece made. And have that art, that little bit of art printed on it. I don't know. Do you think it's possible? I'm curious. But I just wanted to share my part of my holiday plans, which is to do one of these puzzles. Probably this one since it's newer. I don't know. I have a Zodiac puzzle too. I may do that one instead. I don't know yet. And now I'm curious if that'll have crazy pieces too. If someone who's into puzzles can explain to me the newer trend of crazy shaped pieces, I'd love to find out more. But those are my puzzle thoughts for the week. See you later. Take care. So you may have noticed a lot of tiny edits in that video. It's because I recorded it before Thanksgiving of 2024 and never finished editing it until now. And it's May. We're 2 weeks out from Memorial Day, 2025. So yeah, I slack, therefore I am. Anyway, I ended up doing 2 different dragon puzzles for the holiday season. This first one is a puzzle I've had for a long time. I've had this puzzle at least 12 years, and I've never put it together before. So I figured it was time. And as you can see, it's another pair of dragons who look like they're playing around. Not sure. Using a castle as a jungle gym. It was a fun one to do. And yes, I did complete it. But I ended up taking it apart and sending it on to be swapped. There are these things called puzzle swap meets, which I had no idea existed until last summer. And so I sent this one on to find a new home, be a little moment of joy for someone else. I was told somebody else grabbed it less than 2 seconds after it hit the table. So somebody saw it and was as enamored, intrigued as I was by the colors and the action of the dragons. And so for Christmas, I put together this puzzle, which I haven't had as long. I bought this sometime during 2024. I'm not sure when exactly, but the contrast of hot and cold, dark and light really caught my eye. And it's actually wooden pieces. It's the first wooden piece puzzle I've ever had. I didn't even know that was a thing until a couple of years ago. But this one has wooden pieces. They're very sturdy. They're very secure. Like the puzzle pieces, literally, I could have picked that up and held it like a book or a poster, and it would not have come apart. And so that one I did. I took it apart, and it's on my shelf. I will do it again later someday. But my next puzzle over the next holiday, I think I will do that Smaug puzzle, or I found a death dealer. I found a puzzle of Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, and that is so mine. I saw it, I immediately had to have it. So I may do that one as well. I haven't decided yet. But that's it for my puzzle update for the moment. See you later. Take care.